I think being more aware of like why people like associate with things. I think that's like a big lesson that we've learned for real. At least for me personally too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever answer the question of how you tell stories?
Nah. You mean as far as the new products or just?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was a little bit with the home team concept, but I'd say
Which
it's
is
just
a great concept. I thought that was an amazing concept.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think it's just. I think I said nostalgia and connection, and when I say nostalgia, I just mean like, for people who did grow up, watching sports. You know what I'm saying? If you, for our generation, I mean, I hate to compare it, but it's just like, we've been fortunate enough to see so much greatness. Like for a lot of us, we got to see Michael, Kobe, and LeBron play.
Yeah.
Like in our lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Like that's 3 GOATs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm probably, a little ignorant to a little bit of like other generations, but I'm not too sure of like
we got it sweet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but just the nostalgia of just like, when you see like that 23, or that 8, or that 24 RIP, like it's just like that's like nostalgia. Like you have that like that's childhood for real. You know what I'm saying?
We also got to see underappreciated greats like
Facts.
Allen Iverson.
Facts.
In terms of how that organization hasn't really put their arms around him like they should have, and actually like brought him into the building like he should be at this point.
That's true.
We have examples of greats who got the ring and greats who were like they were good enough, but the other greats were there. And that's
it's like Charles and all that. Like,
because when we think of the old greats, we think of the greats and a couple of folks around them who didn't quite make it.
Right.
But outside of that, it's not like a long list of names.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, there's like that nostalgic effect, and also just like I said, the connection of just like there's like this hometown pride that's associated with just like sports. You know what I'm saying? Like even it could kind of be associated with like even on a college level too, like where you went to school. Like people will rep that, like, you know what I'm saying, just like off the strength, you know what I'm saying. So it's like it just goes so much deeper than what's going on the field or the court. Like it's this whole like if you from this city, like this what you riding for. Like there's people who don't even like watch sports that will just support the team because it's you know what I'm saying, this the city. So you know what I'm saying, like I would say like that's where we're going to be focusing the majority of the storytelling. Okay. Just like that connection to like the community and that like that nostalgic effect that people have, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a powerful emotion. Yeah. Like that's childhood type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that like you grow up on. So that's not something.
The business of selling emotion is not easy.
Nah. Yeah, it can get volatile too, but I think if you have the correct intentions, and you're not trying to like manipulate. You're just trying to, enhance or just bring things out. You know what I'm saying? Like just try and provide like something that is something that just brings joy, or like something that just like people will like connect to like in a positive way. You're not necessarily trying to manipulate them to like think a certain way. It's just like you already have these feelings, you know what I'm saying? And we're just trying to like celebrate that and like highlight that, you know what I'm saying? Like in a positive way. So Okay.
So wrapping this up, where can the people find you?
0106 Plus. That's on Instagram. 0106plus.com is the website. Familiar Faces is the Instagram. And we're working on the website right now as well. So
Okay.
Definitely on the lookout. We also have Familiar Faces, an event coming up in December and January as well. So,
and this is a 2021 going into 22.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. And before wrapping this up, when it comes to building things, what's one piece of advice you would give someone who's looking to get into the business or be adjacent to it?
I'd say accept the time. Like it's not gonna come when you want it to come. Like it never does. And it's something that like you kind of just gotta accept for real, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're just gonna end up like banging your head against the wall, like asking, why is this not working? Why is this not coming when I want it to come? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting in the work,
Yeah.
I'm putting in the effort. I'm shaking hands with the right people.
Yeah.
But shit ain't shaking for me right now. I think you just got to accept that, like, things are going to happen when it's time for them to happen. And unfortunately, there's no fortune teller for that. You don't really necessarily know. But the only thing that you can do is just continue to put forth your best effort. And I know this sounds cliche, but just like really just keep your head down and just fucking keep working, because if you stop, you're never going to get to that time. You're never going to get to that point.
Yeah.
But you also have to accept the fact that you're not going to necessarily have it on your terms or like your time. It's not going to happen when you want it to happen.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think you should accept early on, because it's just going to cause you more stress, you know what I'm saying, wondering why it's not happening for you.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, whenever you building something, focus on the process. Like just accept the fact that it's going to happen when it happens, but just find joy in like building it. You know what I'm saying? That actual process of like what you're putting in. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you reach the top, like, then it's just like, okay, what now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you focused on the actual process of it, of course you want to achieve something and you got a goal in mind, but that's not necessarily like the main focus.
Yeah.
When you're focused on like the work that you're putting in, it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily concerned with like how much money I'm about to get or like the status. I'm just in love with like the craft and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's two things. Like it's gonna come when it comes, and focus on the process.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably at least the two things that's helped me the most.
All right. Well, appreciate you pulling up, bro, and
So,
sharing these gems, man. This definitely was a good one.
I appreciate you like letting me pull up for real, man.
Nah, of course. Yeah. I mean, for your first time, that was a great interview. I'm gonna turn these cameras off. Man. Hey, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate y'all pulling up to another episode of If You Build It. Peace.